Hello, everybody. I'm Mr. Sonic, and welcome to the BC Podcast, Episode 7. I'm here with...
Noah Jack 360, woo-woo.
And the Deadshot 99.
Awesome. Well, sorry, no Deus this week. He wasn't feeling too terribly well, so we just decided to leave him to his own devices and a lidocaine patch. Either way, let's get to our... average everyday. Oh yeah, we have a sponsor.
Today we're sponsored by Mountain Dew Black Label. Enjoy this freshly new crafted dark berry dew with all of your friends online, and make sure you crack it open with a good old and taste that dark berry.
I gamers one true beverage.
We are not actually sponsored by Mountain Dew or any of its affiliates.
Yeah, we're not actually sponsored. That's sold out.
Nah, not really, guys. Nah. Don't worry about that. So don't sue us. Don't sue us.
Can of soda and went with it.
It's actually really good, though. I will admit that. Everybody, go buy you a Mountain Dew Black Label before they all run out.
We're not actually sponsored. He just likes it.
But we will take a sponsor, Mountain Dew. If you're listening to this, we will take a sponsor. We will sponsor it every single week if you guys want us to.
Seriously.
Please do. I really love Mountain Dew, even though I've never drank it.
Yeah, as long as you supply Mountain Dew, supply us with Mountain Dew, we'll infinitely be sponsored by you guys.
Buy us all computers with Mountain Dew, like computers too. Like,
just fuck it. Just give me Mountain Dew.
No, I want a computer. I mean, I love my Mountain Dew, but...
Bro, all I need is some money and I'll be good.
Alright, either way, we're going to move on to the topic, or not the topic, but what we normally start off the podcast with, which is what games we've been playing this week. I think our first-time guest should start us off, so Deadshot, why don't you start us off?
Thanks, man. And recently I've been playing this game called Fallout 4, which many of you guys have been playing, including Delirious, Captain Sparkles. A lot of other YouTubers have been playing this game, and honestly, it is extremely fun and is just the best Bethesda game.
I am pretty sure that the internet knows what Fallout 4 is. Thank you.
Okay, you can shut up.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get it right, though. Best Bethesda game has to be Skyrim.
Skyrim's the best modding community.
It has the best modding community.
Game,
that is true.
Just the game itself is the best.
Yeah. Well, I haven't had a chance to play any other Bethesda game besides Morrowind, so...
You should probably do play Fallout 4 since it brings a bunch of new things to the table other than the face reconstruction and a bunch of other things like companions that actually talk to you and give you their opinion.
Face reconstruction was in Fallout 3. If you found a certain person within the world, they could reconstruct your face, plus mods are like, hey!
And it was in Saints Row. I know that's not Bethesda, but it was way before Fallout.
Yeah.
I think Saints Row came out around at the same time, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess. I think so.
I do know that there was an unreleased Saints Row game, Saints Row Undercover, for the PSP.
Yeah.
I downloaded the ROM version of it, but almost nobody can get it to work on the original PSP.
Are you serious?
No, it's because it was never released.
Well, I mean, that's probably one of the reasons.
Yeah, I mean, you can get it run on an emulator, no problem. I mean, there's like 300 or 400 videos of people running it off emulators, but it's so cool to see the first unreleased PSP game coming out in 2016. Isn't that
well,
cool?
Another game that I've been playing is called Undertale.
You were playing Undertale, you said?
Yes, Undertale is basically, for all of you who don't know, surprisingly, is a game where you play the role of a human who falls into the ruins of a monster community. And what you need to do...
No spoilers, please.
Spoiler alert, guys, thank you. What you have to basically do is take two routes. The pacifist route or the genocide route. Basically, pacifist is just not fighting, just talking and mercying every enemy you come across, even those that are about to kill you.
And the genocide run is where you kill every living thing.
Without any mercy.
Yeah, and it's actually pretty cool.
I'd be in the middle of both.
That is true. Plus, you can name your character anything you want.
I'd be in the middle of both. I'm a pussy fist and a genocider.
You're a pussy fist.
I said pacifist.
I thought you said pussy fist.
Why you gotta make
Jesus.
this? Why you gotta make it so
The people I talk to.
Alright, either way. Now on to you, Mr. Guest that is right next to me.
Not a guess. Returning
Yeah.
Crew member.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, by the way, Midnight is one of the newest Bluecrew members. He actually is currently the newest, and he's on trial currently.
Yep. So guys, please help me. I do not want to get raped in jail.
You're not.
Not that kind of trial.
Damn it, you sure?
It's like a demo.
sure.
You're like a demo right now. We're trying you out before we buy you.
Only you're
Hey,
not
I am no prostitute, sir. Okay? Only on weekends.
I'm no prostitute, sir.
Only on weekends.
Do the Z snap. Anyways, the games I was playing today.
This week.
This week, whatever. I played them today too. Obviously, Black Ops 3, since I'm like the Black Ops 3 YouTuber of the group. But I've actually been playing a shitload of Smite. A shitload of Smite. And I gotta say, my favorite god, can you guess this one? It's not Thor.
Zeus.
I haven't played Zeus yet. I have not been able to get Zeus yet. No, Poseidon.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Poseidon's
the god of the sea.
He's like he's like a good version of Aquaman.
Yeah, he's a good version of Aquaman.
Really?
No, but
really?
he's
He
actually-
gets the shit out of Aquaman.
He's not really that powerful, but he really is a helpful. Like on that, if you're playing Joust, is one of my favorite modes because it has the tutorial map and the towers and the two towers and the Phoenix. It'll take out a tower and a Phoenix like a motherfucker. If you get the triangle, which is Kraken, so you get to use the Kraken, and that thing will just take out anything. You get unsuspecting.
the Kraken.
Yeah, you really get them unsuspecting because you know how in Smite they'll have like 3 people lined up over there, and they're all just like, "Oh yeah, come this way, motherfucker." You get fucked up, and then you're
surprisingly, I've never actually played Smite.
Oops.
Neither
So-
have I, but I've seen some gameplay.
It's
out of it.
it's really
a really
fun.
cool game. from
Yeah,
what I've
it's
seen.
really really fun. Only thing is, it's a pay to win.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, even with Call of Duty coming from the pay to win, except for #blackout. Anybody heard of this #blackout?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, the #blackout is all the YouTubers for Black Ops 3 have done this black market blackout. So where there's not going to be anybody buying any COD points for supply drops until they fix the supply drop problem. And the problem that we're having is originally when the game came out, they said there will be no
Pay to win things.
not pay to win because they still had they had that system in mind, but they said there will be no varying stats, anything that varies stats inside there. So it would be like basically cosmetic stuff,
Yeah.
Skins for guns and shit like that. Everybody was fine with that.
CS:GO.
Yeah, CS:GO kind of shit. But then they started putting in. They first started with melee weapons, which is they were just new skins of a melee weapon.
Yeah.
But then the NX Shadowclaw came, then the MX Garand, then the HG40, and everybody wants the HG40. But there has been a YouTuber that spent $1,700 on strictly COD points, and he still doesn't have the NX Shadowclaw.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Isn't that stealing? Can they just sue Activision?
No,
or
Because it's a thing that they put in place. Pretty much the moment that you start up any of their games nowadays, you're legally bound to a clause of, yeah, we can do whatever the fuck we can do whatever the fuck we want with your game now. Haha.
But Activision
Wow.
is like one of the best ever at everything they do. Don't get that wrong. Activision is really good, and they run just about every single video game ever. Come on, they got Tony Hawk, you got Destiny,
You can't
got
talk.
Call of Duty.
You can't talk anymore about Tony Hawk's the Pro Skater series. They lost.
Yeah,
their
sorry,
licensing
buddy.
To that. Plus, Tony Hawk Pro
Well, they
Skater
made it.
5 was a literal pile of shit.
I played it. It was good.
The
Who on earth
original greatest
liked the game?
Tony Hawk's
Pro Skater 2.
Skater was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1. That
That one was
started
good,
it.
but number 2 was really good.
I actually have that one too.
But you got it on the NES. I had it on the PlayStation.
This is
You
not
people are just
this is
so
not
old
the
school.
fucking NES.
In 64, sorry.
I don't.
Well,
know
I'm
your
sorry, you guys, because I've never
PlayStation
played any of the
4s
Tony
and
Hawk
things.
games.
Oh god, we
You
sound like
kids and you NESs and your energy drinks and your late night parties with the wacky tobacco.
with the wacky.
Wacky
What
tobacco.
the
That's
hell?
what
Wacky
old people
tobacco.
call marijuana.
Trust
You
me,
sure
fam.
about that?
I've
I've
never
got a
played a
90-something
single hour of Tony Hawk Pro Skater because
No, hold on.
Don't
Wacky
seem that
tobacco
interesting.
is old people talk for marijuana. I have a 93 or 4-year-old great grandmother that if she had the chance, she'd be smoking it every day.
Oh
No
yeah,
joke.
no joke. My grandmother said the same thing.
Well, she doesn't say it. She actually wants to put money towards it, but then the police are just like, no, old woman, you need to stop, put the tobacco down, and walk away.
Clearly we have different grandmothers, because my grandma would kill me if she even caught me with a single joint.
Hey,
cough, smokes weed.
My grandmother...
Cough.
My grandmother would be like, hey, why ain't you sharing, motherfucker? Sharing is caring.
Bro, seriously, I have the most strictest
made
family
me spit on myself. God damn it, no.
And Jesus Christ. Okay. Seriously, I could not do anything wrong without her knowing. She has like this sixth sense that every grandmother has.
Every mother has, not just grandmother.
True.
God, my great-grandmother...
Every woman has it.
It's even strong with Latino women, so just think of that.
It kicks in with the whole maternal thing, otherwise my girlfriend would know that... Well, actually nothing, I've only been dating 2 days. Yeah, I'm no longer single, that's a bit of news.
Dude,
yeah,
congrats! My boy is finally hooked on somebody for the first time in like 6
Yeah, but that's something that nobody in that follows groups Bluecrew Gaming or listens to us care about him getting a girlfriend, because they liked him without one because he was more funny, and now he's going to be putting all his time into his girlfriend.
Oh, fuck you.
And literally putting time into his girlfriend.
No. You should have seen the hand motion he was just doing. No,
you ever put a hot dog in a donut hole?
Who hasn't?
What I was trying to say is, she's actually going to be in a Bluecrew video this weekend along with her brother.
Oh,
not
that
gonna be,
is
not going to be a podcast.
Is it going to be in a Vimeo?
It's going to be on Vimeo and YouTube.
Oh, what's the YouTube video, or what's the YouTube channel we have?
YouTube.com/Bluecrew Gaming.
Please subscribe and like all of our videos, even though they are complete shit quality.
No, I gotta get I gotta get Jaw. Speaking of which, we now have a designated video editor, so videos will no longer look like they were crapped out by Windows Movie Maker, because they were.
Woo, yes!
Yeah,
finally.
He actually has himself set up pretty nice with Sony Vegas 12, I believe.
Sorry.
Burps on camera, smacks in head with Propel bottle.
So the name of it's Bluecrew, guys. Just
Bluecrew
so everybody,
Gaming.
Everybody that's looking up, try to get to our YouTube channel. It is Bluecrew with a space in between if you're searching it up, or you could find it by searching up Bluecrew Gaming as well. But the channel name is Bluecrew.
Yeah, it brings up our podcasts, and there it is.
9 videos, 1 subscriber, and has 3 now that I'm there.
Yay, 3 subscribers.
Yes, because I subscribed earlier.
Subscribe right now.
I subscribed earlier.
We got way off topic. I was about to say the games that I've been playing recently. Yeah. I've been playing nothing but Factorio. I've been literally playing nothing but Factorio and talking to people on Facebook for like the past week. But there is a idea currently in the works. I'm going to be talking Deus into it whenever he's feeling up to it. We may actually start live streaming the podcast as well as recording it.
Ooh.
Live streaming it on
Twitch?
Yeah.
Wow, on Twitch. Twitch is gaming shit.
We could do it on YouTube, but I don't think Deus is
we need to be able to figure out how to get them on the podcast app for the iPhone. So we can actually get onto that, because that's a big place on iTunes. If we can get on iTunes, that's a big step.
I was considering
that is a humongous milestone for any channel or any podcast out there.
I'll set it up eventually. Right now, I have enough of.
And for anybody wondering, real quickly, the feature channels on Bluecrew is Deus Blackheart, Jaw 818, and Cole VHD, and neither me nor you are on this.
Actually, my channel is the Bluecrew channel. That's where I'm going to be uploading my videos. But we didn't get a channel link, and I'll send it over to our video editor really quick.
Holy shit.
Actually, no, I'll do it after the podcast. Oh, yeah, what?
Everything just goes quiet.
Editing Eric, cut this audio. What is it?
We need to make a point at the end of the podcast. It's like, don't forget to go support our YouTube channel.
We need money. Help us.
Yeah,
Liz, we're so poor.
We need to figure something out while we're doing it, though. Yeah, that'd be something.
Yeah. I just had a brain aneurysm. All right, editing Eric, cut us back in now. No, but yeah, we are gonna be adding your channel to the list whenever I get done with this and start editing it, and I'll send it over to John when I send over the audio and the video for him to upload. Speaking of which, yeah, Ja is the designated video editor, and I sent him over, I think, another tech review. Oh, no, that's what I was going to say. My girlfriend and her little brother are going to be coming over and helping make another tech review. They're going to be picking out the products. I don't even know what the fuck the products are. They're going to be picking them out. I'm going to be having them on the little table that I review with. I have fixed the lighting problem. And, yeah, they're going to be the ones reviewing their products, and then I'll step in and give my opinion as well.
Well, that sounds good.
Either way, did any of you guys have any specific topics you wanted to talk about in this podcast?
Presidential election? Can we not have a...
Oh, no,
Can we have a specific...
Oh, dear God. You have on the line. Do not get me on.
We'll have a specific podcast later on in the year in August, whenever it's the last two, and then we'll have a big old talk, like an hour-long podcast about what we think is going to happen.
And I'll try and see if I can get every present member of Bluecrew to join in.
Yes. Oh my God, that's going to be.
That would be insane.
It's going to be so fucking crazy.
Podcast.
Oh my God, dude.
That would be hard to determine who's talking, who wants to talk.
Just from right now statistics, that would be a 9-person podcast.
Yeah, and we haven't even added in the other 3 guys.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure you stick around to see all those guys in the panel.
Oh my fucking God. Yeah, subscribe thing. This podcast
Click right here.
Smack that like button with your face.
This is not a video, I forgot.
This is probably one of the worst podcasts I've ever.
No, this is one of my favorite podcasts. Believe it or not, I didn't like the podcast that I was in last week.
He was in.
Yeah, we were both in it, but I was in it.
Why did you not like it?
I didn't understand what the hell. I know there was a week in between the podcast that only you and me was in, and then how was this episode 7 and I was in episode 5?
Oh, that was episode 6 was last weekend.
That's what I was in that one too.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, sorry for the late upload. The original podcast 7, which will be bloopers, probably leaked after this. The original guest, his audio corrupted, and we decided instead of re-recording to just to re-record his lines, we're just going to re-record the entire podcast. I will edit that and put that up probably by Kerploo's Day. Either way, yeah, I'll have that up by Kerploo's Day. It's right after Kerplatter Day.
How many episodes is it going to take us before we actually don't have a specific scheduled thing we're supposed to talk about, and we just have a podcast where we just talk?
Well, we're going to always have, at the very beginning of the podcast, what games we've been playing that week. Yeah.
Well, you can mention that in the podcast anyways.
This is getting a bit meta. Just it's getting a bit meta.
We're talking about the podcast in the podcast while people are like, "What are they trying to figure out what they need to be doing?" Or no, we're just trying to trick you into clicking off this video.
Our one listener is like, "The fuck are these guys talking about?"
Dude, that's what I'm like every time, and I'm in the ones I listen to.
I will most likely listen to this once it comes out.
Back to the main topic. A bit of an update on the part that I ordered from China so I could record. Please do not eat the microphone.
I'm not eating the microphone. I'm biting my nail. Fuck you.
Jesus, you guys are just the weirdest fucking friends I have.
I've got a lot of audio.
Oh, we're your friends?
No, amigas.
No, but the part that I ordered from China is going to be in any time between April 18th and May the 2nd. So if it comes in within that time frame, I will definitely have a video up before the 1st of May.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Nice.
I'm doing Jaeger bombs on the May the 25th.
Birthday?
No, not my birthday. Somebody else.
Well, okay. So something that I want to put my input on is the brand new League of Legends update, which added a brand new character called Ariel Sol.
Really quickly, we on Bluecrew don't talk about League of Legends, mainly because the current second in command, Deus, absolutely fucking hates it. I have no personal experience in it, but from what I've... What the fuck was that face? I look over to Noah to get his input, and he's just smiling like a cereal rapist. Staring at me in the corner of the room going, "Hey there."
Hey, Mr. Sonic, you want to speed up this ass?
Okay, what the hell? How did we
Stop
get from
throwing shit at me.
How did we get from League of Legends to just rape?
All right,
Well, that can be edited out.
No. Yeah, this is gonna be edited out, except for the whole "what the fuck" face is that?
And then it just goes straight to the next conversation.
Yeah, just
True, just cut this out.
back to the main conversation. Deus doesn't like League of Legends, and from what he's told me, it's absolutely fucking dodgy practices.
Well, okay. Let me just put a hole in that logic of his. LOL
he said
is
that
a
their
very
practices are dodgy as all hell. And I agree with him from what he's told me, because he got kicked out of a ranked match he got kicked out of the ranked competition 3 days before the main competition. I think it was like the preliminaries or something. He got kicked out of it for literally no reason, and he was talking to the support team almost 24/7 for about, I think he said, like 5 days before he even got before he literally got put on indefinite hold over the instant messenger that they have.
Holy shite!
So,
okay,
yeah,
That's why you don't play. That's why you don't play competitions on PC games.
True. That's just risky
PC
and
Master Race, bitches!
Listen, everybody listen to this.
PC Master
Every
Race.
single person that is listening to this, get a PS4.
I
All
agree
your
with
problems
him.
will be solved.
I
do
agree
not
with
get
him.
an Xbox One. Just get the
Oh
PS4,
my God,
and your life will be solved.
Fuck the
Get the
Xbox
PS4.5 plus the PlayStation VR
Yeah.
with the camera. Make sure you have the camera already though, because they'll jip you out of money if they add it.
Yeah,
And
if
buy
not,
Fallout 4.
If not,
No, fuck.
go
Fallout.
for a PC and get the HTC Vive.
Okay, yeah, get the HTC Vive. PlayStation VR actually has a lower resolution cap than the Oculus and the HTC Vive. And
Ladies and gentlemen, we got our two tech gurus. Let them speak.
But it's actually it's the only difference.
Whatever.
The only
Let's get
difference
up-
is like
let
a
that-
few pixels. It's like 10 pixels difference. It's not that big of a difference.
Alright. Either way,
it's a
back
lot
to
cheaper.
the topic of we're not going to be talking about League of Legends.
Fuck
Well,
lol.
that's too bad. Well, that's too bad, and fuck you too.
LOL.
Either way, the next topic that I did want to bring up, and I instantly forgot it. I literally instantly forgot it. Noah, do you have anything you want to talk about? Because we're not talking about LOL.
Can I give another AAA sex idea?
No!
Okay.
God damn it!
I'm already gonna have to upload that one as a singular video to the Vimeo channel because we'd instantly get banned if I uploaded it to the YouTube channel.
No, it wouldn't
True.
be banned. There's a lot of fucking raunchy shit on YouTube. I've put more raunchier stuff on my YouTube, and I've never been banned. I've never even had a
Almost every
flag.
single one of your videos.
Guys, can we just? I want to
That's
just put this out there
30
for
hours.
all the viewers who are watching this podcast. Whatever you do, never look up these two words or these few words. Not two. I'm a dumbass. Just don't look up.
I'm gonna edit that out so it sounds like 3 random syllables from your last sentence.
Also, do not look up.
Oh god!
Don't
I
you
know
tell
that.
them not to look it up, then you give them the name and the person who made it. That's like
Why do
saying,
you-
here's you a gun,
Why do
don't
you
shoot
think I
yourself in
say
the
it?
face.
Why do you think I say
No,
it?
it's like
I don't
that's
have a
right.
garage.
I don't have a garage.
I remember what I
Surprise.
I remembered what I wanted to say. I am going to want to go over to your house sometime so we can record some stuff together, and I'll
We
be
gotta- we
taking
take-
this mic over. What?
Bring your laptop so we can record better.
Your laptop, yay.
Yeah, we can record audio and we can record video better.
Yeah. Well, no, this doesn't record video.
On a laptop.
Well, it does, but it. Okay, spoiler alert. The reason why I don't do PC gaming yet is because my computer is literally. It literally has the processing power of about a PlayStation 3.
It's not bad processing power.
It's not bad. It's good for like very low resolution gaming and
True.
very specific games. But it means that I, under no circumstances, will ever be able to record until I get the little special box that I'm going to be ordering here in about maybe 2 or 3 months.
I wonder what's on that box.
A big dildo.
Thank you, but I had too much fun with that in Guam.
It's just gonna be a vibrator, guys. Don't worry about it.
Oh god, future editing Eric, edit all this out.
Let's see if Eric,
No!
let's see if Eric remembers that. What's that?
The cow?
Oh my fucking god, he's gonna do it again.
Oh,
The peripheral.
I thought you were pointing out this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put a picture up. I'm gonna tell the editor to put a picture up right now. But I have a monkey sitting on a thing of DK bongos with a lion on his right and a cow riding a dragon on his left.
That's not a dragon.
Okay.
That's a Digimon.
Let me just put this out there. He basically made a Asian god of gods, basically.
No, it's just a monkey hanging out with two bitches and a dragon.
Exactly, an Asian god. An Asian god, basically.
Either way,
guys,
there will be a picture up on screen right now.
Good job. No, it's a Digimon.
I'm not even gonna bother editing this at all. I'm just gonna like tweak the audio a little bit.
Yeah,
and
just
put it up. I'm not even gonna cut anything.
take all the silent parts out. And then just have a continuous line of speech.
It's just not even us taking a...
Yeah, where it sounds like you're not taking a breath at all.
It's just... It's going to sound like we're auctioneers. 500! Okay, you didn't have to fart into your microphone.
I didn't fart, I clapped, you dumbass.
They won't know that.
They do now.
Well, no, they won't because I can edit out this entire.
You can edit out the part where it's like he needs to clap.
No,
that was a fart.
The clap.
The fuck was
okay,
that?
that was just an alien talking.
No, that was just me like half choking on saliva.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. Are we sure that's just saliva?
A bird?
Okay, guys, let's just get back on topic with.
Please get back on topic.
Please, we're getting so off track.
This is gonna be podcast 7.5.
No, this is the first off-topic podcast. Is what it is.
No, this will be BC.
That should be the title of the video.
Well, we can't use
off-topic
that.
podcast.
That's already a podcast.
No, that's BC podcast after dark.
No, I'm talking about off-topic podcast is actually a podcast.
No, BC podcasts off-topic edition. We just get so lost in thought.
You can't say off-topic. It is a thing now.
Okay, you might want to turn your phone off though. You've had it on this entire time.
I don't care.
Editing error. Cut back to when we actually start talking about things that aren't shit. Which is now.
The topic podcast is my achievement hunter.
Okay. Either way, yeah, I will be going over to Noah's house so I can actually record some stuff with him. I'll be bringing my laptop so I can record some audio.
You got to be 18 to watch the video, though.
We're not going to have our penises on screen.
You can be any age you want, but as long as you can pee, it's old enough for him.
As long as you can pee, it's old enough for him. Yep. That's exactly what every guy, especially Noah, wants to see in his girl.
If she's old enough to pee, she's old enough for me.
Staring at me now with an I'm going to fucking kill you look.
After the podcast and after you get done editing it and uploading it, you're dead.
Meow. I'm only gonna bleep out certain parts, but things like this is
I can't wait to hear this tomorrow.
You're just gonna be like, the fuck?
I'm gonna listen to this after I get off work tomorrow, and I'm enjoying my lunch because I get free food from Arby's. But I'm a vegetarian.
He works at Arby's in Dalton, Georgia. Fuck him over.
The address is beep. That's
There's
the address.
only one Arby's in Dalton.
I've never eaten in an Arby's.
3
There's
Arby's
none in Puerto Rico.
One in Chatsworth.
Oh.
I work at the one in Chatsworth.
You just said it.
Hey, but the difference is, anybody overseas, they won't know exactly what I'm talking about because there's a Chatsworth, California, and there's a Chatsworth, Georgia. And just happened to be there's more people in Chatsworth, California.
Okay, calm your titties down. Just come down.
I will come to Puerto Rico and Puerto Rican slap your ass.
I will stab you, nigga. I swear.
Okay, this is getting cut.
Fat Joe.
Just insert fat joke here.
I said Fat Joe.
Oh, Fat Joe.
Yeah, the rapper.
Alright, whatever. We are way off topic. 30 minutes into
Okay, let's just get back on games that have come out and just a review.
No, I was just gonna say, I'm gonna be recording some videos with Noah, and they'll be going up on his channel, and I'll get a few videos up on our channel.
It's going to be 2 different videos, so if you want, or actually what we're going to do is we already talked about it. We're going to do a part 1.
Oh yeah, part 1 on his channel and a part 2 on...
Well, we don't know which channel it'll go on to, but probably part 1 on mine, though, because it makes more sense. and then you'll have to go to the other channel, subscribe, and then be able to watch it.
You don't have to subscribe to the.
But we're going to tell people that, so that way they subscribe.
I'm not editing this part out of the podcast.
Okay.
Why are you winking?
Because nobody can hear me wink.
Viewers, do not worry. They are not screwing. Okay, they are not doing any sort of intercourse.
Unlike the
Deus
last
is not gonna
podcast
let-
where we were two guys in position in the bathroom.
Yeah, Deus is not going to let me back on the podcast with him on it because he did not like it when I was on the podcast. I don't think he really liked it.
I don't think it's a matter of he didn't like it. I think he just doesn't like your type of humor.
Well, my humor's fucking hilarious. There's a lot of people. There's a matter of fact, there's over 3.5 billion people that agree with my humor.
And then there's another.
That is true.
3.5
Even I agree
billion
with this
that
humor.
don't.
So,
All right. Either way, we're way off topic.
Let's get back to video games.
Mountain Dew Black Label, crafted dark berry.
A
Stop
gamer's best
shouting at our
beverage.
sponsor. They'll keep throwing more cans of Mountain Dew at us. They hurt.
No, too much Mountain Dew.
Those actually really are not that bad. I'm serious. They're really
Well,
good.
I mean, it's not a matter of it's bad that it's Mountain Dew. It's the fact that, aluminum cans that are filled with soda hurt when they're fired out of a pressure cannon.
Oh,
fuck would they be fired out of a pressure cannon? You could
Because
toss
Mountain Dew, fuck yeah!
them. Hey, it's Dew country.
All right. Either way, I'm honestly probably not going to worry about editing this, except for like editing out addresses and stuff. But either way,
You're gonna have to edit out every single mention of off-topic podcast. So if it says off-topic podcast, you gotta edit it out, or else we'll get flagged, and we'll get sued by Achievement Hunter. It's an actual thing. It's been what's the thing when you get it registered and shit?
that's copyrighted for a YouTube title. We can use it within the video, and they won't give a shit. That's like whenever. To put it this way, a guy by the name of Pat the NES Kid, or Pat the NES Punk, that's his name. He does a podcast called The Completely Unnecessary Podcast. I watch that almost constantly. He did a video on how on the Rooster Teeth
Fanboy
podcast.
much?
Fuck off. They did a video about how Rooster Teeth was making fun of a guy called Jeff Gerstmann while wearing the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy edition that they all got for free because Rooster Teeth review. They make it look good.
They don't review.
The
nothing.
thing is that Jeff Gerstmann still gave it a 3 out of 5, which is really good for a movie, but apparently absolute shit for a game. But that's actually a really high review for him. The only reason he didn't like it was because of the glitches out of the box and a couple of other things that he didn't exactly agree with. Now, I agree that it was uncalled for by them to just straight up like hate on the guy while wearing the full-on merchandise.
They didn't hate on the guy. I watched that video. They weren't talking anything bad about him. They mentioned him and they laughed. That's not. They could have known an inside joke.
Oh, well, I watched the video and they were making fun
But
of
you
him.
can hate on the #1 YouTube company in the world.
I'm pretty sure the #1 YouTube company in the world is YouTube.
No, I'm talking about like company strictly made out of
I know,
YouTube.
multi-channel network and MCN.
Yeah, they've had a series on the internet for 13 seasons straight.
Yeah.
And we're about to have season 14 of Red vs. Blue. So fucking fun, by the way.
Okay,
So tough.
talking about seasons quickly enough before we
Just
get
gonna
back
make
on
this
topic.
Entire bit. Just
It's like 5 minutes of podcast.
5 minutes of podcast and
Just because we're getting so off topic, I've recently been watching South Park. Have any of you guys watched it?
Can we just get back to the gaming side of the gaming
Okay,
podcast?
South
I
Park,
guess.
Stick of Truth, I think?
Yeah,
right?
the Stick of Truth.
Yeah.
Did you know that they actually, when they got censored when they went overseas, like in Australia, for certain scenes, instead of getting the scenes, they would get a picture of a crying koala and a message saying, your government censor board has said that we can't show this to you, so here's a picture and have fun with it. And it just skips the chapter.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a quicker way to get through the game. Get
True.
the Australia version.
It's not a quicker way to get through the game because then you can't completionist run it. Like, when the completionist did it, he even said that, I think it was the Australian, the UK, and another country,
Germany.
the versions of
Probably
the game.
Germany.
What?
Probably Germany. They censor a lot of
Yeah.
shit. They didn't even have
and
many.
Yeah.
They won't be able to 100%. They won't be able to 100% completionist the game because
Of all the censoring.
Yeah, because they censored out parts of the games where you would actually get a trophy, and they don't get awarded to you because you're not technically doing the work to get them.
That's one thing I've never understood about games. Why is games censored?
Yeah, like, I get TV shows and movies.
Yeah, TV shows.
I get censoring for
I get censoring
movies
TV
and
shows and
TV
movies.
shows, but video games, they're just for anyone who can play them.
Yeah,
well,
if you
the
don't
whole
want a
reason-
specific demographic to view it, say
Mature.
in the MSRP, you could say all the things that it lists because it does, and it says very mature, and it says 17 and up.
Yeah,
how were the
parents are-
adults? How were the fucking adults
parents
getting
are still
censored? Shit.
buying it for kids because it's a video game, it can't harm them. But yet,
If I'm fucking a
less
kangaroo,
than
they're not going to show that in Australia. What the hell?
Well, South Park: The Stick of Truth. If I'm right, the physical copy of the game, you actually had to prove that you were an adult, like give them a license, driver's license, and everything to actually get the game by law. I mean, even GameStop reluctantly had to do it,
Which is really, really good.
Yeah, I mean,
As for protection.
But the thing is that parents were still buying it for their kids because
It looked innocent
they
enough.
just had to buy it and give it to the kid.
They could have just, like, looked up a trailer for the actual uncensored game. Like, let's say a Red Band trailer for, like, Deadpool.
Oh yeah.
They could have just done that and, like, decided to buy the game or not.
Yeah, but there was still a good amount of parents that still snuck their kids in to see Deadpool because, I really want to see this cool new movie that's coming out. Why is this movie so violent and gory? Because that's
It's Deadpool.
fucking
Have
look
none
at
of-
his goddamn name, Dead and Pool.
Like, seriously,
Yeah,
think about this.
seriously,
Think about
he
this.
was, he's the
Just
only
Deadpool, the merc with a
superhero.
mouth. He
He's the
murders
only-
to get money.
Well, he's the only Marvel superhero that, as far as I know, the only Marvel superhero that is cursed with life. He wants to die because his lover is Mistress Death.
And get
His
this,
love
guys,
is
get this.
death.
He's not
And
actually a
Thanos-
hero. He's actually an anti-hero,
Yeah,
like Deathstroke.
Hero is pretty much the equivalent of they kill the bad guys. But still, why would parents even think of taking their kids to a fucking R-rated movie or buying
Guys,
an
I
M-rated
had
game?
to take
It's just parental
my
stupidity for
9-year-old
taking it out
sister
on
to
the
watch it.
Fucking companies.
I had to take my 12-year-old sister and my 9-year-old sister to go watch that movie because they wanted to watch it, and I had no choice.
I feel jealous for you because I still haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it.
I watched it
And I
twice.
can go and watch it, and you can too.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
actually, 17 and up, isn't it?
Yeah, rated R 17, rated M 17. Everything has to be 17.
Awesome.
Rated R is restricted for anybody under the age of 17.
I think we know
Actually,
this.
how about whenever I get paid by my brother, this is going to be cut out by the podcast anyway. How about I buy us each a ticket for a matinee, pretty much.
Is that Deadpool?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. And we'll do a review afterwards.
Yeah.
We'll review Deadpool.
Only we can't.
Speaking-
we
Super
can't
late.
be the.
Spoiler
we
cast.
can't be the fucker that.
Spoils it.
We can't be the fucker that gets his video pulled off of YouTube because he's reviewing the movie in his car without any footage or audio.
So, Tara Magnus?
I think that's his name, but I know
Yeah.
the Nostalgia Critic. He did a fucking musical review of what is it? The '98 musical Phantom of the Opera. He did a 44-minute musical review where he wrote the lyrics for the songs. He came up with the music. He wrote and directed and acted in the entire review, and the edit got taken down when they only used like 5 screenshots from the entire movie, and they were up for less than 2 seconds during the. What are you staring at the window for?
My God.
Talk to him for a second.
That is called just
Yeah,
dedication.
he got 7 different companies putting a copyright claim on his video. 7 different companies within like.
Are
30
you
minutes of-
serious?
Yeah,
People
I mean,
want that money.
yeah, and the thing is, with YouTube, there are no negative repercussions for getting a false copyright strike or claim on a video. And they can literally straight up steal your ad revenue. This is why I didn't really want to put videos from PCG on YouTube in the first place. I wanted to keep it a streaming and Vimeo and Dailymotion site because Vimeo and Dailymotion aren't necessarily as touched by the hands of Viacom and all the fuckers.
But
that
you can't
copyright
make
them.
money.
True.
You can with Viacom, but you have to actually sell the videos.
Yeah, and why the fuck would we sell them?
So, guys, speaking of Deadpool, have any of you here or the viewers played the actual Deadpool game?
I played the Deadpool game on the Xbox 360. It was okay with graphic-wise, and the story was fucking phenomenal. And all the cussing was awesome and included bonus. Even though my little 7-year-old sister...
I played it on the PS3 when it first came out. And guys, let me just say this. Deadpool is complete bae.
Yeah, like Deadpool, I'd fuck Deadpool. I would
No. The real question is, who wouldn't fuck Deadpool?
It's Ryan Reynolds in the movie, and Ryan Reynolds I would already fuck.
No, they actually broke the fourth wall in one of the more recent Deadpool comics, where they actually say, "Hey, you look a lot like Ryan Reynolds."
And they did it in the movie because he did the Green Lantern
and the X-Men Origins
one. Not green.
Yeah, I mean, Deadpool is literally one of the best fucking superheroes.
If not the best. The best.
I don't know,
Captain
the
America.
way that they killed Deadpool before the ANAD universe in the comic book series is the absolute best. They gave him a storyline. They gave him a daughter. And
they put Ben Franklin as a ghost.
Sign-off. They gave him the only pretty much finale that was worthy of Deadpool. They had him retire from being Deadpool by literally killing hundreds of thousands of people.
For no reason other than just killing.
Retire to a yacht, and then hug his daughter
while another Earth just crashes on the other Earth. It was the most epic ending that Deadpool have ever gotten.
He said, and I quote, "As the other planet collided into Earth, I accept this finale." Jesus.
Like,
the
guys.
Final fourth.
It was just amazing.
Of the pre-ANAD Marvel.
Look, I know you're kind of the boss, but stop interrupting Midnight.
Oh, sorry.
I know he's probably feeling like, damn, I don't get a second to speak in this motherfucker. I know because I got the exact same thing last podcast I was in with Deus. No homo Deus. Even though I don't understand what homo has to do with anything. Either way, Midnight, what was he going to say?
Well, in the actual comic, we cannot forget the most important, most just feelings type of character that was on that comic. You know who that is?
Who?
Ben Franklin as a ghost.
Oh yeah, Ben Franklin's ghost is a character in the Deadpool comic. He's actually one of Deadpool's companions. And also an evil wizard turned into a companion, and the robotic body of a black woman that was stuck inside of his head.
Okay.
True.
Black woman stuck in people's heads. You heard it here first, guys.
Blind Owl, the best blind woman in the world.
I don't actually read the comics, by the way. All of my... this is pretty much a shout-out to the 10 people on the planet that don't know who this guy is, but I learn all of my comic book stuff from a guy called Comic Storian.
Yes!
Yeah,
yes.
He's a guy that talks about comic books, and he actually explains the storyline of several comic books, and he even does indie comic books. He explained, I will throw this at you if you don't stop making that face. God, we have gone on forever. How long have we been recording?
In my time, we've been going on for 42 minutes.
Fucking minutes!
Most of it's going to be cut down, though.
Yeah, well, it's going to be like a 30-minute podcast. I may not even edit this, and I'll just straight up upload it.
I want to be in the first hour-long podcast.
This might be it.
No, I'm talking about like an actual hour-long of not getting off topic.
To put it this way, I will... 4 hour, I believe I'm planning for the 15th podcast.
4 hour podcast? A 4
hour?
For the
what?
15th podcast.
Oh,
I'm
God.
planning on having a live podcast for 2.5 hours. Have a new member of BCG join like every 15-20 minutes, and then we switch them out, and it would all be live streamed, and then it would be edited down and uploaded for the people that wouldn't be able to catch the live stream or catch.
That's another thing we should do. We should get like how the Rooster Teeth people have. They have sponsors, Now, if you sponsor their site, and it'll get it's like a membership sort of, and we can actually get our own site once we use Squarespace or whatever to make our own BC gaming site.
No, there's already a BCG site in development. Jaw, our video editor, he said that he's going to be... From what I remember, he told me I was sick as all shit when I talked to him last.
Either way,
he said that he was going to be working on a dedicated BCG website for us to just upload the videos to, just pretty much as a backup where people can
go to the website or they can go to YouTube to watch it, kind of like we're saying.
Yeah.
But I was talking about a sponsor. Like, if people wanted to sponsor, they would pay $19.95 a month, and they get to see everything as it goes live, but everybody else on every other thing has to wait.
I don't want to be the sellout and have...
Well, it's not selling out. It's just saying you're...
Oh my god,
I don't want to be the sellout and have... I don't want to be the sellout and have it to where people get videos early. I would like to have it where people get videos ad-free, because I know ads can be an absolute shitstorm.
But that's not selling out, because if somebody wants to see that video so bad... They'll pay the monthly membership, and they'll get to see it early. But all I'm saying, I'm not saying seeing it early. I'm just saying when we record stuff live, they get to see it live while it's going on. But everybody else has to wait until it's completely edited.
No, we could do that with Patreon. Like, we could have dedicated Patreon live streams.
The fuck is Patreon?
Patreon.
You don't know what Patreon is?
Okay,
no,
Patreon,
I don't have a computer. I have a PS4 and a...
All right, Patreon is a site that pretty much lets anybody set their own... It's like a permanent Kickstarter. And it resets every month. If you donate $3 to a person, you can be a part of a specific Patreon live stream. And I saw on the last podcast,
but in the long run, that's not going to get us much money.
What?
But in the long run, that's not going to get us as much money as the membership would.
No, I'm saying for $3, the YouTuber that she follows, there's a specific stream just for patrons, and then for an extra $5, you can actually compete in monthly competitions with him being the top person to beat. She actually ended up getting to him and kicking his ass, from what I heard. I was kind of zoning out at that point. No offense, Ishi, but I was kind of zoning out.
Wow.
We could do something like that, and we could. There's plenty of people that say after a certain point you actually get mentioned at the end of videos and everything, or you get 100% ad-free videos and stuff like that.
That's what
that would actually be really good.
Yeah, that's what I want to set up, but I want
to
wait
we can do it
a little bit of a following first.
Yeah, after a certain point, this probably, who knows, Bluecrew could become the next Rooster Teeth. We could have actual company and make videos for livings.
Yeah.
That
would be
that's
fucking
what I want.
awesome.
I want, because
that would be extremely good for
because then I could actually have a couch instead
I'd
of
be like Jeff.
love seat in my fucking.
Well, I would be like Jeff, because he's one of the original people. But he's the boss over the Achievement Hunter office.
Yeah.
I'd be like that.
Like a little studio.
That'd be my favorite thing, because I love console games and I love playing the games, and I'd find stuff about the games.
Still be
awkward anyone who watches any sort of gaming thing,
sorry, Dave,
it's just the best thing.
Either way, I'm probably not going to edit this podcast, it seems like.
You probably should.
You need to edit this podcast.
Seriously, you need to.
Either way, 50 minutes into it, and we still haven't gotten to the second topic that I wanted to talk about.
Okay, let's just go straight to the topic.
Okay, well, the second topic. The second topic that I wanted to bring up is that Do you have to use the bathroom, Noah?
I got a question. Can you... I know you're probably not going to laugh.
Okay, and we're back from that short little break. We are now going to talk about the main topic of tonight, which is, for a temporary measure, we will have Bluecrew open. By that, I mean that anybody with a YouTube channel, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they have any subscribers or not. It doesn't matter if they have any subscribers or not. It doesn't matter if you have any following whatsoever.
I think I have the highest subscriber count out of all of us.
Yeah.
I have 70 subscribers in my first channel.
I have 40, I think, right?
I think.
Because I have the most subscribers.
It doesn't matter if you have any subscribers, as long as you have a YouTube channel and you upload regularly, then you're more than welcome to join. If you want to join, message me on the Facebook page, which is where I mostly lurk now. Message
Alerts.
the YouTube page. Jaw is constantly monitoring that. Or message the Vimeo page, but it may take longer to get the Vimeo page. There will be a link to the Facebook page, the Vimeo page, in the description, and for the Vimeo version of this, the YouTube channel.
By the way, thank you for everybody that's came to my channel and viewed a lot of my videos. Don't forget to subscribe, and you can see the rest of them. A lot of people, since we mentioned my channel, have been viewing a lot more of my videos. Some videos that have had 0 have 2 to 3 or to even 7 now.
Awesome.
Which is really great.
That's comparative to 0? Yes, it is.
It's really great.
Either way, so yeah, if you want to join us, I think the only other designation the only other rule set that I have is that you have to be older than 14. It's not really anything other than we're not exactly a fan of really high-pitched voices and
Or just really immature people. Like, for example, we can't have a 10-year-old kid joining the actual group with just
the thing is that we don't want little tiny kids joining in and then not doing anything and then trying to get out of their own things and then them getting removed. I like to keep the members of Bluecrew as sound as possible, which there will be a whole lot more members coming soon.
To a channel near you.
Coming soon to a channel near you. Yeah, it's the one.
Yep, subscribe.
No!
96
Stop
Papa
selling
Mountain.
out. Either
Subscribe.
way,
He needs to quit throwing his cock ring on me.
I'm just gonna leave that in, but I'm gonna bleep out the.
Cock.
I'm gonna
Bleep out the word cock. So you're going to bleep it out so many times. So it says every time I say cock, you bleep it out. So it's just, so every time I say beep, you bleep it out.
Guys, can we just please stop talking about cocks?
What, you don't like roosters?
Yours?
Cockbite? You don't like roosters?
Dude, I live in a country full of cocks that just fight. Like, I see cockfights daily.
Yes, because it's legal in your country.
No, it's
Is Michael
illegal.
Vick there a lot? Is he trying to bring his puppies?
Alright, let's stop being racist.
Jesus Christ, dude.
That's not racist. That's Michael Vick. That's what he did. He deserves it.
I guess.
Okay,
I guess.
yeah, it is Michael Vick, but I actually still have a Michael Jick jersey.
I got a Michael Dick jersey.
Uh-oh, you got a message from somebody.
I honestly don't get it.
Why is the picture of your girlfriend upside down?
That's because she takes it like that, and I guess she thinks I'm going to be showing everybody like this. Like, hey, my phone's upside down. Look at this picture of my girl.
God.
Oh god, there's going to be
this
so
is
much
great.
editing done here. I mean, we're like an hour and something. Oh,
Yeah.
no, we're currently 54 seconds or 44 seconds from being at the 1 hour mark.
True that.
Either way, if you want to join, there will be plenty of links in the description for you to clicky doop. And
Do we have a maximum we are going to have as of right now until like at least like next year, or do we start getting higher on into the
yeah, I do want to say we will have a maximum count on people that can join us. If for some reason we have
15
that.
members?
Well, yeah, if
That
we
sounds
have
about
15
right.
members in total, then yeah, I'd probably stop that and probably say, yeah, no, not right now, please.
Applications will have to be put in every year.
Applications.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or,
we're
no,
going to
it'd
need to
have
start
to be
checking
monthly
applications.
or something.
Sometimes I hate being.
Eric, edit that out? Okay. So, guys, let's get back on the gaming topic.
Yeah, any games that... are there any games or DLC or anything that you guys are looking forward to this year?
Oh,
Let's
yes.
start with our guest.
Well, the recent DLC that came out for Fallout 4, Automatron, has gotten... Automatron difference?
I accidentally called it Automatron. What the fuck are you guys talking
It's Automatron.
Automatron, thank you. So,
Vowel, consonant, vowel, like the first vowel, say the same. There's not a vowel, consonant, vowel. It's Automatron, not Automatron.
guys, we have a grammar Nazi on the house.
I am a grammar Nazi. Make sure you use your commas, people.
He is literally as smart as I am, if not smarter.
So, this DLC
Yeah.
for Fallout 4
Yeah.
came out a few weeks ago, I believe.
I didn't even know it was out yet.
Yeah, it's already out. It's been out for like a couple of weeks.
Came out 2-3 weeks ago?
Oh.
Yeah, and what
I've already
this
seen the entire
DLC
storyline
basically
to it. It's
brings
awesome.
to the table of Fallout 4 is being able to create your own robots.
Yeah.
Robots with big dicks to knock out the death claws.
Actually,
he had an idea off camera to give a robot a gigantic metal penis for it to just slap a death claw across the face and kill it in one
hit.
shot.
Yeah, it's one hit kill.
One hit penis kill.
No, it's called the dick shot.
Well, as well as making dick robots, you can actually name these robots plus upgrade the one you already got at the beginning of the game. Codsworth.
Yeah. Well, you can upgrade Codsworth, and you can also... There's a robot that you get...
You could fuck 8 chicks at once. Do you know that, right?
Cut that, please. There's a robot companion. There's a robot companion, a female robot companion that you can add on. That she gets added to your companion list, literally at the start of the DLC quest. Which, keep in mind, just a warning for you guys: make sure you're leveled before you start it.
True. If you're lower than the level 20, you are going to get absolutely decimated.
And if you're level 40, like Nerd Cubed, whose playthrough I watched for this, he was level 44 when he started it. So he literally one-shot just about every robot that the Mechanist threw at him. Either way, off story things. What are you looking forward to this year, Noah?
Not just this year. Next month. Not February. This month.
February.
It's this month. April 19th, DLC 2 for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Hiroshima, oh my fucking god.
So what is in that DLC?
Well, they have, obviously, 4 new multiplayer maps and a zombies map. This zombies map, instead of getting a trailer for the map itself, like we got for DLC 1 on December 6th.
Der Eisendrache.
And it is Der Eisendrache. But Zetsubu no Shima gave us a trailer in the Call of Duty live stream, and the trailer has nothing to do with the... Well, it has something to do with the map story-wise, obviously, because Zombies is a huge story.
Yeah.
Huge
I love
story.
The story ending for Black Ops 1.
Oh my god.
It's still going on of right now.
Seriously, that was a really good ending. One of the best endings I've ever seen in any Black Ops game.
Black Ops 2 had a good ending because the ending was a start.
Yeah.
It was the new start of the
Black
new
Ops
story.
2. Why the fuck was I thinking Black Ops?
You was thinking about... You said what Moon was, but you was thinking Origins.
I was thinking Origins, yeah.
But either way, Zetsubu no Shima gave us it was Takeo... It's Takeo's map. This is just strictly Takeo's map. We had Dempsey's map.
Is it Takeo or Takeo?
It's Takeo.
Okay.
Because he's tacky. No, Takeo is basically held captured. Like, go watch the trailer. You'll see it a lot better, but I'm going to try to explain it for a little bit for the people that don't watch the trailer.
Hold on. He's going to temporarily be the Facebook photo to audio thing.
Yeah, the only visual we have of the map in the trailer is once they fall off the boat. It's a whole thing happens. Takeo's held on by a bunch of Chinese people. I don't know what they are. I think it's Division 9 is what the newest thing in the zombie storyline is. But Takeo's sitting there being held. Dempsey, Nikolai, and Richtofen are all looking at him and say, "Keep calm, Takeo." Next thing you know, something happens in the ship. Takeo takes the sword back from the guy, stabs him. They start killing him. Takeo's a badass in this. I hated Takeo. Now I'm kind of liking Takeo because he's a badass. He picks up the summoning key as it's about to fall off. Then the ship goes to explode. So they all jump off, and then they find a floating raft, and they get on the raft. And the last bit of the trailer, you can see the island where we're going to be.
I was about to say, if it's an entire map on a raft, that would be
no, it's not.
Hilarious.
That would be shit.
That would be extremely
That would be hilarious as all fuck because
it'll probably be in
that one dick that goes to the edge and flips the boat at the beginning of the game and kills everybody.
Everybody dies, and you're like, "You son of a bitch!" But so, no,
that's what you get for having
it's on an
people
island.
join your lobby.
It's on an island, and the only thing we can tell the looking of it is that the picture that came out when they accidentally leaked it to all of the people said, "Get ready for." It was like a new thing they were Activision was trying to push for the game, and Treyarch as well.
Yeah,
but I have the picture on my phone right now, and I could show Sonic, but I'm not going to.
Oh, really, bitch?
Okay, well I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up as I'm talking about it. But what it is there's in the background you can actually see the volcano. It's like a volcano mountain thing.
Let me guess. It takes place on.
Here's the
Hawaii.
picture right here. It's not in Hawaii. It's actually in Pompeii
Oh.
Islands.
Oh!
In the picture, you can actually see a plane fixing. There's a plane in the background on the right side of the picture.
A crashed plane.
Yeah, a crash plane. But there's also one coming down in the picture. There's two trees, and then there's some glowy, like pod-looking things in between it on this rock.
Please do not be the alien story.
No, it's not the fucking alien story. We think it's actually a big spider, and we know that Division 9 in this map, they've been testing on humans,
animals?
human, animal, and plant biology. So that we could get a completely different mixture of all kinds of zombies. We could have plant zombies.
That would
Plants
actually be
versus
sick.
zombies.
No,
Yes!
just plant
Confirmed!
zombies versus Rick Toff and Dempsey Takio and Nikolai.
I know.
But
And there
no,
is-
that
it
story
would
sounds
be
really interesting.
Black Ops 3 versus versus plant zombies.
Yeah, but there's one thing I've always wanted to mention in this, and I haven't been able to get it. This is also going to be my video later today where I'm going to be mentioning it.
Yeah. I'll leave
It's-
a link to that as well.
Yeah, leave a link. Thank you. And there's actually in the picture, Sonic, you can see right here, there's a lot of lightning going on.
Yeah.
Mostly because it's a big storm. But you don't know this, but when there's lightning in a map, that usually means the Wunderfizz.
The Wunderfizz?
And what does the Fundabiz mean exactly?
It's
For all those who
called
don't
the
know.
Wunderfizz, but it's actually called, everybody else calls it the Wonderfizz, because that's what it is, the Wonderfizz. Wonderfizz is all the perks are in this machine. It's like the box; it can go anywhere,
Yeah.
and the only way you can find it is the lightning strikes on the Wunderfizz. And the Wunderfizz has all on Dreisendrache. It has 9 perks in it, and
Yeah.
each perk
Whoa.
is 1,500. No matter what perk it is, you could get Quick Revive, which is already 1,500, so you're not losing any points out of that.
Or
But you
could
could also
get
Jug,
Juggernog.
which is only 2,500, so it's not that much of a difference. But you could also get Widow's Wine, which is 4,000, and you can only get it in that.
Widow's Wine is useful as all shit, isn't it?
Widow's Wine is super useful. The only thing is on Dreisendrache, it's not as useful as it was in Shadows, but I still would like to get it. If I get it, I'm going to keep it. But my favorite, the best thing, guys, best thing for you to do in Dreisendrache, if you play it, best perks to get if you're just fucking around, you just want to play the map, would be obviously Juggernog, Stamina Up, Electric Cherry, because you can get Electric Cherry in the Wunderfizz. And basically any other perk you would want. Usually, most people will go with Speed Cola. I like Mule Kick. That way I can keep 2 guns and the bow. But either way, that's the whole thing for the thing. And the 4 multiplayer maps, so I don't remember all the names. I know we got Verde, or it's like Vertical from the old map. But they also remade a World at War map.
Ooh.
Bonsai.
Oh.
One of the best maps in the game. We don't know how it's going to play just yet, not until the YouTubers that are fucking sucking Activision's cock all the time get to play
Cough,
it.
cough, Allier, cough, cough.
Not Allier, T. Martin, everybody. He made a video about...
Phase, the entirety of Phase.
No, FaZe is not even in the Call of Duty shit anymore.
Oh
They're
my
more-
god,
they're moving
that's
to Battlefield.
fucking surprising. coming
Optic
from a
is
Call of Duty
Optic is
channel.
the big Call of Duty. Optic is now.
Yeah, and Syndicate's just going with CSGO Lottos because
Yeah.
his fucking SLI bridge was unplugged.
Wow.
But the 4 maps, they actually look really good. I said they looked really good in the video that I mentioned for the first DLC. However, I thank you. I changed my mind about the maps once I started playing them. Skyjacked, I was really happy about it that they redid Hijacked. But I don't like the spawns in them because it makes you feel like you're playing Advanced Warfare all over again, where they're spawning behind you, in front of you, beside you, underneath you, up your ass, and you don't even know it. And they start shooting you.
Just randomly a gun shoots out of somebody's ass.
No, it shoots in the ass, comes out the penis, and they start.
What the hell? Okay.
No, that's not actually what
Wow.
happens, but that's just my perspective on it.
The King
And
Going drawn
maps-
together
Gay.
movie levels of
the
gore
only
here.
good map I would say out of the first DLC that I've actually played, I've played all 4 maps. Would my favorite map on it would probably be Rise, followed closely, very very closely, with Splash. But if you haven't played Black Ops 3 in a while, you would notice that Splash isn't really on the Awakening DLC slot where you would go in. You can only play the Awakens DLC maps.
Yeah.
It's not really on there as much as anymore because it was a big glitched map. Everybody could glitch it and get into parts of the map you wasn't supposed to and boost, but. As far as I know, these maps are going to be. They look so much better. They look like they play very, very well. One of the maps actually looks like it's not going to play that well, only because I don't understand how it is. It's basically almost in space, but it's on Earth. It's in the sky on Earth.
The atmosphere.
It's like the very last bit of atmosphere you can get.
Oh, that would be the
Like the
lithosphere. I think that would be called the what's it called? Fuck. I learned this in
called
science.
the fuck.
I learned this in science.
Well, it's supposed to be. There's supposed to be this outside bit of it, and the. Hold on, I'm searching up for it right now to find out the name.
Totally not sponsored by Mountain Dew.
It's called the name of the. Sorry, guys, but the name of the actual DLC is called Eclipse. Not to be confused with Twilight Eclipse, which was actually a pretty good movie. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, true.
It was really good.
I just said fuck the Twilights because my sister, my sister was a big part of that when it first came out, and I remember her absolutely shitting on me pretty much when I hid her Twilight books from her. I was actually gonna be burning them.
Sonic, I feel your pain, man. Having a sister and a mom who just absolutely live off Twilight.
Oh my god, this is.
But either way, back
great.
to I know, right? But back to Eclipse, that map that I was just talking about is called Spire, and the other map that I was talking about, the World at War remake, is called Verge. But there's also two other maps called Rift and Knockout. Knockout is like, it feels like an old World at War map. It's not, but it feels like it is. You can see right here. You can't really see that well, but there's a statue in the middle of the map, which is probably where most of it's going to be going shit down.
Yeah.
Shit's going to go down there.
It
Shit's
looks like
down.
a sumo arena.
Yeah, it does. It actually really does, but there's other bits to the map, obviously.
I'm gonna laugh if people are gonna hold melee only
battles.
matches.
That Swiftdoor, if you have guys, don't forget, go show Swiftdoor some love and tell him Noah Jack 360 sent you. Swiftdoor does live streams on Twitch, and he uploads little videos of them on, like, he does Michael Myers, he does all kinds of little games and shit.
I tried the homemade game type of Michael Myers with my at
Michael
the
Myers is
time
fun.
like step nephew, I think he was.
Yeah.
He was like 7th in the world. It was back Black Ops 1 era. He was 7th in the world. I don't even remember what his name was anymore, but he was just
I was 3rd in the world on Modern Warfare 2, by the way, guys.
awesome.
3rd best sniper in the world.
Well, he was just 7th best overall in the world. Just overall.
I think overall it was like 300 or something like that.
Either way,
That's
he
still
was
really
like one of the top tier players in
Fucking
the world,
lucky.
and
How old was he?
he was at the time like 17, 16.
Oh, okay,
17.
okay.
Either way, he was a very big player, and well, not player of the ladies, but player of the game. But I was over at his house one time, and I was playing on his PS3 because he said I could. I ended up almost completely destroying his KD because I suck at Call of Duty.
Dude, no.
7th in the world, and his KD goes from almost perfect to like 10 deaths per kill.
Oh my god.
He apparently he spent like the next 48 hours just doing nothing but hardcore playing it. But I remember the one time that I played multiplayer with him versus his friends. We played Michael Myers, and nobody explained the rule set to me. So,
really?
Yeah, nobody explained the rule set to me, and I had thought it was just a normal game type, but everybody else only had knives, and I just had a gun, and I had to kill everybody.
Yeah.
It turns out I could only use the knife. I saw the first person, I shot him square in the fucking nose, and everybody just left.
Are you
Everybody
serious?
just left the game.
Yeah, people
And
get pissed off when you don't do what they
People,
want.
people started leaving the game, and then everybody started yelling at me, and here I am, like a 12-year-old kid, going, "What the hell's wrong?
Please help me! I don't know what's
But
happening."
Yeah, and
either
then,
way, the fourth
then,
map.
like my step nephew or whatever he is, my dad was dating his grandmother or something like that.
That's
Either
weird.
way, he just kind of like, oh no, this is the first time he's ever played this. Hold on. And he's just like sitting there, kind of like halfway trying to feed me a Little Debbie, because at that point in my life, the only thing that could make me happy was a Little Debbie. So he was feeding me one of those while trying to get everybody else in the voice chat to calm their shit down.
Either way, the fourth map in Eclipse is called Rift, and it's on a volcano, or it's on next to a volcano. Because it's kind of weird how the Zombies map and the map Rift have a volcano. But Eclipse should tell you something about the zombies, because every single DLC ever for Call of Duty, the name has something to do with at least something in it.
Yeah, knockout. I can
Yeah,
see
probably.
people trying to play like sumo type arenas, and then once mods get.
Well, I'm talking about just the name of the map pack, Eclipse. Now, what does eclipse normally mean? It means like a dawn, like a new dawn, or a new era.
I'm gonna laugh if they just include a Twilight Easter egg just for the
Oh my
fuck of it.
god! Could you imagine? That would be the
Just
best
like
thing ever.
in the skybox,
I hope they do.
in the skybox for it,
They have a lot of
out
Easter
of
eggs.
view for everybody. It's like a picture of the Twilight logo or like Edward's face on a meme. That would be the fucking.
Well, it's in the
greatest.
past, and I don't think it would work well on the map because it's supposed to be in the past. But
Well, I
if
mean,
you think
not
about it,
for the
Awakening
zombies
DLC.
map, but for like one of the multiplayer.
Oh, one of the
maps.
multiplayer maps. Sure, go ahead, do it in multiplayer maps. Nobody gives a shit about them. Setsuko no Shima, I know it's going to be something like if Horizon Draka was in the Awakening DLC, and Awakening, you found out what is going on in the story. You were awakened to the story, some would say. And because
say.
nobody really knew what was happening until Horizon Draka's Easter egg was completed.
Yeah.
Nobody knew what the fuck was going on.
Speaking of which, I would probably say, "Oh, I could help you with that," but
You
no.
can't.
I go down on like the 5th round when I'm playing multiplayer.
I've
Dude,
been
same.
playing non-stop with 3 of my friends, and we have been getting to the Easter egg, and we keep getting to the boss fight with the final gatekeeper, and we still cannot, to this day, beat it. And that is one of the last things you have to do. But what the storyline is, I know I've probably already explained this to you, but the storyline in the zombies is, in Shadows of Evil, they needed the map to make. They made the map strictly just to make way for this storyline. Plus, it was supposed to be a lot bigger of a map, but they had to shrink it down because they found out
that was
PS3.
still a huge map.
It was still a huge map. It wasn't really huge. It was everything is in this section. So if you want to get to the Ruby Rabbit from the boxing ring, you had to run the entire length of the map because it was all off in sections, and it wasn't like. Horizon Draka is a huge map, but you can get from one part to another in 7 different ways.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the maps now are huge compared to what they were used to.
And
That is-
even with the
that is-
Giants,
That
it
is
was a small map.
fungus. Seriously.
Yeah. The thing is, I actually the first really taste of Call of Duty Zombies I ever had.
Please tell me it was World at War. Or was
Or-
it Black Ops 1?
Well, no, that I had personally. I had a cracked PSP, as in I have a cracked operating system, and it's sitting down there on that shelf. I loaded up a game on it called, I think it's Zombie PSP or something like that. But somebody actually retooled the ported Quake engine for the PSP to make it run Call of Duty Zombies, and they started porting over maps and everything, but it runs so glitchily. I mean, just because of how I'm not even gonna say poorly coded, because this guy is a fucking amazing modder. He was just rushed for time, but if you didn't kill a certain zombie during the round, it wouldn't advance the round. Because that zombie has some kind of weird coding glitch on it where it would just randomly die if you didn't kill it. But if you did kill it, then the round would advance. But if you didn't, then it would just die, and you would be stuck there. Round 1, no money, no way to do anything, no way to advance. I just farted.
That background noise, though.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Well, I mean, we will worry about it. You don't tell us what we need to worry about.
Yeah, either way, anything else that you guys have to say before we go?
Well, I'd really like to say thank you for having me on this podcast. I had a lot of fun and just
Keep in mind, this is your initiation podcast.
yeah, and I just want to
still
thank you
have
for the
to show that
opportunity.
no problem.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah, Noah, do you have any final thoughts?
I do. Don't forget to pre-order for Open Beta Early Access. Begins May 3rd for Overwatch. Pre-order now. Offer ends the 29th of April.
Also,
Hashtag
smack
not
that like
sponsored.
button and subscribe button.
Yeah, smack that like button, smack that subscribe button, and make sure you smack Midnight right on the ass. He'll like it. By
I'm
the
gonna
way,
have to cut that because this is going up on Vimeo and it hopefully not.
By the way, guys, if you guys
possibly
want
so.
to know who the 10th specialist is for Black Ops 3, it is Midnight. Everybody get ready to play as your favorite Midnight character guy.
Hell yeah, boy!
Yeah!
Represent!
I'm just
Yeah.
sitting here absolutely regretting the 4 or 5 hours of editing I'm looking forward
Yes.
Yes, true.
to. Alright, either way, thanks for joining us this week for probably the longest podcast that we've ever had.
Yep.
yeah, thanks for... Oh, yeah, we have a special outro. But first of all, before we get to that, thank you, Midnight, for joining us. It was an absolute pleasure to have you, and we look forward to seeing you further on the podcast.
And more
Noah.
Videos along with me,
Yeah,
hopefully
and
a
more
lot.
videos and everything. And Noah, thank you for coming on once again.
You're welcome. I'm happy to be here.
Now to the special ending.
Thank you for joining Bluecrew Gaming Podcast. Once again, come back again, and we might do it again. I'm rhyming again with again because you can't even sin, and you can't sin when you're watching Bluecrew Gaming Podcast. Come back.